Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I have to make a video on this piece of news which I think finally Romania does something right. Well, limited right, but still right. That is, they try to buy 32 F-35s from the United States of America. So 32 fighter jets, F-35s. Now, I didn't read the article. I don't know if those are new. If they're new, that's good. The only drawback here is this. They feed the beast. That is, they would obviously invest in the military-industrial complex from somewhere else. But hey, what do you do? If you don't build your own fighter jets, you have to buy it from someone else. And F-35s are good planes, obviously, so that's good. Finally, if that's approved, I'm glad they did this. The problem is, who's gonna pay for it as well? Well, if the Romanians will be protected by 32 F-35s, I hope they're new. But I don't know if they're used somewhere at this point, the F-35s, you know? I mean, if F-16's used, yeah, but F-35 used already, where? Nevertheless, I don't like when these guys are buying used stuff. Like you buy a used parachute. No, thank you. You can have it. All right, here you have it. Defense news. Romania eyes 32 F-35s under $6.5 billion deal. All right, so let's see the details. Warsaw, Poland. The Romanian Ministry of National Defense has requested the Parliament's approval for the purchase of 32 F-35 Lightning II fighter jets, according to Defense Minister Angel Tulvar. Oh my. So the planned procurement is established to be worth about $6.5 billion. So 35. Good. In an interview with a local broadcaster, Antena 3, Tulvar, Jesus Christ, said his ministry is, and I'm quoting, taking the first step towards equipping the Romanian Air Force with a state-of-the-art capability which will give Romania a consolidated status in the security architecture of NATO, eastern flank, and in the Black Sea region. Well, how about forget about this architecture here and you think only about this architecture? How about that for a change? Anyway, you're going to be bombed first and then what? You're going to defend the eastern flank of NATO, countries that are thousands of miles away from you. And by the time the Russians get to them, they will make peace and you're going to be flattened. Very nice. Anyway, on April 11, that doesn't negate the fact that it's a good thing buying new airplanes, and F-35, very good. If that gets approved. On April 11, Romania's Supreme Council on National Defense, a state body chaired by Romanian President Klaus Iohannis, jawohl, authorized the ministry to acquire the aircraft for the country's Air Force. Very good. The potential deal is to be carried out under the Foreign Military Sales Framework, and it will require the approval of the United States Department of State. Okay, so it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, I guess. The documentation, which was submitted to the Romanian Parliament, indicates that, following the purchase of 2 squadrons comprising a total of 32 aircraft, Romania could pursue an acquisition of a 3rd squadron consisting of 16 fighter jets. Okay, 16 fighter jets. That's very good. Buy as many as possible. Who's paying? Owing to the planned procurement, Romania could become the 3rd Eastern European ally after Poland and Czech Republic to operate Lockheed Martin 5th generation aircraft in its fleet. Romanian officials hope the country's military could receive the first aircraft in Oh my God! In 2023 we won't be around. By then, the Russians and the Americans will blow one another up. Oh my, 2030. What the hell? Do they need what? How can you have it in 7 years? You need 7 years to get what, 32 planes? Probably yes, but why? By then there's going to be an old plane. By the time the Romanians are getting the F-35s, the Americans will be at F-37s. 2 generations further. So this is gonna be an, what the hell? This is a carriage, horse-drawn carriage. And the other guys are flying. Anyway, my friends, this is anyway. Good. I hope this move will not impoverish Romania and Romanians, but you need defense systems. The problem is, it's better to kind of have a good relationship with your neighbors, better than provoke. And anyway, it's just, as I said, the Americans, the Russians, if something happens with these weasels like Poland and others, Romania and so on, the Baltic states, the Russians will not have any patience for these guys to use conventional weapons. Probably they will use a massive, blah, 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 see their reaction and then say, okay, tip. I hope not, but we'll see. Things are getting in that direction now that the Ukrainian counteroffensive, punk, then we'll see what's next, what these guys have in store. They send a few, Abrams tanks, some F-16s, and they think they're going to change everything. Well, let them hope. I mean, they already brought everything in Ukraine to fight and try to destroy these guys, and still the Russians are still standing, as Elton John's song, I'm still standing. So they are still standing. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.